Hi everyone, FIFA Career Gems here. Thanks for tuning into my channel today. And if you like to keep up to date with the latest FIFA Career Mode news, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But today is the return of the Levante Career Mode episode number 4. And again, I want to say a massive thank you for all the positive comments that I've received for the opening 3 episodes. I have taken a few of your suggestions on board. I've zoomed out the camera angle a little bit. I've also reduced the amount of highlights and added in a third game for this episode. And I've also added the player name above their head in game. In today's episode, we'll be looking at matches against Sevilla, Valladolid and Alaves. And after making such a positive start to the season, I thought it would be a good time to look at the current squad ranking. Obviously at the top is Emmanuel Boateng, considering the amount of goals he's scored. Ennis Bardi, Moses Seaman, Ruben Rashina, Jose Campagna, Koke, Tonu Garcia, Jason. The scouted future star Diego Cuesta has got an average rating of 71. It's hard to argue with these ratings. It's a very good reflection of how the season has gone so far. There's quite a few players who are yet to feature so far this season, so we'll be looking at having a look at a few of those in the upcoming matches. But there is one player in particular that I've been asked about more than any other, and the reason why I've not used him in the opening 3 episodes of this series, and that is Jose Morales. According to you Levante fans, he's a club legend and he's been the best player so far this season. So I don't want to dishearten any Levante fans, and I feel like I ought to give him a bit of game time to stay true to the realism of this career mode. So for starters, we're going to stick him on the bench in place of our new signing Brandon Bai and bring him on. Hopefully he can perform well for us in game. But the simple answer to why I've not used him a lot so far is when I'm playing career mode, I do like to focus on the younger players in the squad and their player growth. And Morales is 30 plus years of age. Yes, he's got a good overall rating of 80. He can play in a number of positions. He's got good sprint speed. He's got good acceleration. So for starters, we'll stick him on the bench. We'll bring him on and hopefully he can perform well for us in game. And there you can see he is 31 years of age, but he can play centre forward, striker or on either wing. So now it's time for the opening match of the episode, a home game in La Liga against Sevilla. We'll be playing in our home strip, as will Sevilla in their white number. We're going to be unchanged apart from Morales on the bench, so that is Oyer in goal, back 4 of Garcia, Kabako, Postiga and Koke, midfield 3 of Bardi, Rashina and Campagna, and the front 3 of Simon, Boateng and Jason. Like I said right at the start of the video, I have zoomed the camera out a little bit, but I am still using the dynamic camera angle. I do prefer the TV watching realism type angle rather than the default FIFA setting that is really far zoomed out. For an old man like me, it's not good for my eyes. So we are using the dynamic camera angle. Let's get on with the opening match of the episode. It's Emmanuel Boateng to get us underway. Moses Simon out to Tonu Garcia. What a great effort that is from Ben Yedder. So unlucky not to be Sevilla 1-0 up at this early stage. Great half volley. Excellent angle. So unlucky not to be Sevilla 1, Levante 0, but it's still 0-0. Half an hour gone, pushing up, and what's a great save from Oyer blocking the cross. Overhead kick, and it's volleyed in from Roque Messi. It's 1-0 to Sevilla away at Levante. Totally against the run of plays. Levante have been pressing for a goal themselves, but that is a great take, great overhead kick from Ben Yedder into Roque Messi, who slotted it home past the stranded Oyer, who had already made a previous save. Excellent overhead kick, great finish from Roque Messi to make it Levante 0, Sevilla 1. But looking at that angle, you do think Tonu Garcia could have headed it on the line and prevented the goal, but it still makes no difference. Roque Messi has finished to make it 1-0 to Sevilla. Sevilla pushing forward right at the end of the first half. Great interception from Jason, who blasts it upfield, and that's half-time whistle. It's Levante 0, Sevilla 1. We've had plenty of the ball but not made enough chances, and it's Sevilla who go into the interval winning by 1. So Sevilla gets underway in the second half. Excellent early half possession by Sevilla. On the hour mark, it's time to bring on the substitutes, including Jose Morales on for Emmanuel Boateng up front. Let's see if he can have an instant impact. Diego Cuesta coming on for Ennis Bardi in the central attacking midfield role. Great ball out to Diego Lainez, who come on as a substitute. Oh, ball over the top. It's Morales who's made an instant impact, slotting home with his head at the far post after a great cross from Diego Lainez. He's only been on the pitch for 10 minutes. Not had too many touches, but that is a great header finish to make it 1-1. Great ball over the top. Morales at the back post. No chance for the goalkeeper. 1-1. He'll step back off his defender. Nice, tidy, control-headed finish. Excellent start. Thank you for the suggestions to use Morales. He's worked out a dream. So it's Sevilla to get us back underway at 1-1. Great ball through from Mendigo Cuesta over the top. Morales chasing. He's beating his defender for pace. He's through. Hit it with his left foot. So close to being 2-1 Levante. Great hit by the club legend. Jose Morales. What a strike that is. Dipping all the time. But still didn't creep under the bar. Sevilla pushing as well. Great tackle there from Postigo. Out through. Ball over the top again. Again it's Morales through. Beating his man. Great strike. This time it's a great save by the Sevilla goalkeeper. Cuesta putting it back across. Morales hits the post. Morales had a real mixed bag since he's coming on. Excellent bit of play from Cuesta. But that is the end of the match. It's ended 1-1. So close by hitting the post right at the end not to get all 3 points. But it's a very good draw with Sevilla. Second half we deserved all 3 points. But again, I'm not too disappointed with the final outcome. 1-1 against Sevilla. Pretty good result. Positive to take from the game. Thank you to all the suggestions saying I ought to use Morales. He's come on and really changed the game in the second half. Another excellent performance from the scouted future star Mendigo Cuesta, who really does not look out of his depth, playing in either the wide role or the central attacking midfield role. So some excellent positives to take from this 1-1 draw with Sevilla. The games at this point are coming thick and fast. We've got another game against Valladolid in 2 days' time. We're up now to 4th in the table, played 5 with 11 points. And it's now time for a training session with our scouted future star, Mendigo Cuesta. He was 69 rated, but after simulating all in this training session, he's now up to 70 rated. He has potential to be special, and it's very hard to argue with that tag with his in-game performances so far in this career mode. So now it's time for the second match of the episode away at Real Valladolid. Let's have a look at how the two teams compare in the table. We are now in 6th following the last round of matches. We played 5, won 3, drawn 2, and Valladolid down in 12th with 7 points. So again, it should be a very tough match considering how well both teams are doing in the table. I also had a few comments on the last few episodes that I played with alternate controls. That is simply because I used to play a lot more Pro Evo than I did on FIFA, and they're the same controls as Pro Evo. We'll be using the exact same starting 11 with Morales on the bench with a view to bring him on to hopefully change the game if needed, like he did against Sevilla. Some of the player staminas there you can see are getting a little bit low, so we might have to rest a few of those up for the next match against Deportivo Alaves. So now it's time for the second match of the episode away at Valladolid, and it's Valladolid who get us underway. And Valladolid have actually got one of our players on loan. It's that guy there, Ivy, who's actually a very good player, so I might look to bring him back if I had an injury crisis. Valladolid ball over the top, great header back. Oh, he's giving it away. It's through to Ivy. Great strike. Oh god, it's 1-0 to Valladolid. What a defensive calamity that was by Levante. Trying to play it out when they really should have blasted it into Rosed. And Valladolid took advantage. It's 1-0 Valladolid. And it's sod's law that the Levante loanee Ivy was heavily involved in the opening goal. Depossessed the Levante defence. Calamitous defensive error. Offloaded the ball to Tony Villa, who with this great effort from outside the area smashed it home to make it Valladolid 1, Levante 0. Great work from the Levante loanee for Valladolid, Ivy. And now how will Levante respond from going 1 behind? Levante to get us back underway with Emmanuel Boateng. Back to Campagna, ball over the top from Body. Boateng's through, he's got the pace, he's got the beating of the defenders, he's through, bearing down one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's a great finish. Didn't panic, slotted it home, 1-1, celebration. Excellent goal from Emmanuel Boateng. He really is on fire, unstoppable up front. Again, a great ball over the top by Enis Body, making full use of Boateng's pace. And he left the Valladolid defence stranded before slotting home to make it 1-1. And that offensive partnership between Enis Body and Emmanuel Boateng really is playing dividends for Levante's attacking prowess. The passes over the top from Body using Boateng's pace has led now to Boateng scoring his 4th goal in La Liga. It's a perfect time to score the equaliser just before the half-time mark. It's Valladolid 1, Levante 1. So now we're at the start of the second half. It's Levante to get us underway with Emmanuel Boateng. Back to Jason, knocking the ball out to Tonu Garcia. Knocking the ball around very well at the start of this second half. And it's now time for the substitutes, which we'll see Jose Morales coming on again. Mendigo Cuesta also making another appearance. Let's see if they can influence the game in this second half. Boateng dropping deep. That's a great left-footed pass through to Morales. He's through on goal. He's got the pace. It's a great finish. Boateng becomes a provider to Morales, who slots it home with ice-cold blood running through his veins. Knocks the ball out of the park to make it Valladolid 1, Levante 2. Great move. Great finish. Great goal. Morales, who's only been on the pitch a matter of seconds. Ball through from Boateng. Great finish to make it Valladolid 1, Levante 2. He's become an instant hero yet again. And again, I want to say thank you to everyone who recommended that I put Morales on for some starting minutes. And there you can see he's playing dividends again by adding his second goal in 2 games. Excellent stuff from Jose Morales. And he's now back to Valladolid to get us back on. Great ball through, and that's Morales again. This time with his right-footed volley just wide of the post. The keeper had no chance. Hit it beautifully. It was just wide of the far post. That could have been 3-1. Excellent strike from Jose Morales. Ball over the top. Again from Boateng. Morales through again. This time, what a strike. What a save. Morales causing problems every time he goes forward. Another great volley. This time with his left foot. Great strike. That's a great one-handed save from the goalkeeper. Morales causing major problems. Campagna with the resulting corner. Great ball in. Headed by Boateng. That's another excellent save by the Valladolid goalkeeper, Yoel. Beautiful corner in by Campagna. Met well by Boateng. And that is another top-class save by Yoel, the Valladolid goalkeeper, to keep the score, the final score, as Valladolid 1, Levante 2. Morales coming off the bench again in the second half to make a massive impact in scoring the winner. Could have had more had it not been for some excellent goalkeeping. There's some more excellent positives. We went 1-0 behind, but the final result is Valladolid 1, Levante 2. Look at that manager score. It's gone green up with a score of 94. But now it is time for the final match of this episode against Deportivo Alaves. Let's see how the two teams compare in the table. We're in 4th, played 6, won 4, drawn 2. And Deportivo Alaves are down in 15th, played 6, won 2, drawn 1, lost 3. And we did say in the last game that a few of our players' stamina was looking a bit low, so we will look to make a few changes in this game. We're the home team, so naturally we'll be playing in our home kit, the claret and blue stripe number, and Alaves will be playing in their alternate white and green. They both got the same sponsors, Betway. I don't like to see it when that happens. Like I said, we're going to make a few changes, so we'll go into the team management screen first of all. Well, thankfully, looking at the stamina, it doesn't look too bad for this game. So the changes are just going to be made on the bench. Morales will keep his place on the bench, but I wanted to look at Ducorde. He's another player I won't mind having a look at. Daiwema, who's this another striker. And Pricic will put him on the place of Mdigo Cuesta and probably bring him on in the second half. Likewise with Ducorde. Morales, like I said, he's played very well in the last 2 games, so he keeps his place on the bench. And this guy, another player I've not really had a look at in a great deal of depth, so he's another player we'll be looking at probably in the next couple of games. Daiwema, the striker. He's tall, he's got plenty of pace, he's still only quite young, so he's a player we'll definitely look at introducing in the next couple of matches. 6'1" tall, 23 years of age, he can play striker or right wing. He's got good pace for someone so tall, but I'm pretty happy with that squad. The 2 players I'll be looking to bring on in the second half are Pricic and Ducorde. So it's time to start the 3rd and final match of this episode against Deportivo Alaves, and it's Emmanuel Boateng who's on fire to get us underway. So the ball back from Boateng to body. Nice tidy start to this 3rd and final match of this episode. Let's have a look at the graphic of the league. Real Madrid at the top, Atletico in 2nd, Barcelona in 3rd, and it's us in 4th. Depossessed by Campagna. He's got time to get a cross in. Great ball across. Headed by Boateng, who scores yet another goal. Great header finish. Excellent tigerish work from Campagna to depossess the Alaves defence. Great ball in and excellently finished by the star of the show, Emmanuel Boateng, who just can't stop scoring. He's scoring for fun. Adds a goal pretty much every game. Excellent work by Campagna, who depossesses the left back. Great ball across, and it's an excellent header finish by Emmanuel Boateng, who is currently unstoppable on great form, making that his 5th goal of the season in La Liga. Great header finish to make it Levante 1, Deportivo Alaves 0. There you can see, 5th goal in La Liga, unstoppable. So now it's time to Alaves to get us back on the way at 1-0 down. Nice ball in. Excellent work this. Nice ball outside. Guidetti laying it off. Martin's got time. He's got space to get a ball in. Oh, that's an excellent volley from Guidetti. You do not save those, and you do not mind conceding a finish like that from the Swedish striker. That is a wonder goal. Excellent crossing by Martin, and that is a great finish from the Swedish striker John Guidetti. What a ball outside that is. Excellent cross. Look at this finish. Swung his right boot. Not one goalkeeper. In fact, you could put 2 or 3 goalkeepers in there and they would not have saved that perfectly in the bottom corner. Excellent strike from the Swedish striker to make it Levante 1, Deportivo Alaves 1. And it's an excellent time to score just before the stroke of half-time. John Guidetti with an absolute worldie to make it 1-1. And it's also his 4th goal of the season. The race for the Golden Boot is hotting up nicely. So it's Levante to get us back underway. Ball out to Campagna. Koke's got time. Knocks the ball through to Jason. Has a little look up. He sees the run from Boateng. Boateng's through. Boateng's through. Oh, he scored. He scored right on the stroke of half-time. We thought was going in. 1-1, and it's now 2-1 with a great tidy finish. Great ball from Jason. And in injury time at the end of the first half, Boateng rolls home his 2nd of the match. And we always say it's the worst time to concede just after you've scored. Great ball inside from Jason, who saw the run of Boateng. That's a lovely, controlled, classy, steady finish from the goal-scoring machine, Emmanuel Boateng. A lovely tidy finish. Leave the goalkeeper with no chance. And going into half-time, 2-1 up instead of 1-1. And that is Boateng's 6th goal to go along with his 5th that he scored earlier in this half. And it's been the best half of football so far in this career mode that's ended 2-1. So it's Alaves to get us underway in the second half with some nice tidy control possession. Ball through to Bardi. He's got time. Campagna. He sees Jason. Jason's got time to look for a cross. Campagna arriving late. That's a great left-footed volley. Excellent hit from the midfielder. He really does all the unselfish work in the middle of the park, making the tackles, making the interceptions, but he also now weighs in with his 2nd excellently taken goal of this career mode so far. Great left-footed hit to make it 3-1. And it's yet another assist from Jason, who had time to look up. He saw Campagna arriving late. Campagna arrived beautifully, hit that left-footed volley to give us a great and well-deserved 2-goal advantage against Deportivo Alaves. Strike was bending away from the goalkeeper. Keeper had no chance. Excellent stuff. 2-goal advantage. Levante 3, Alaves 1. So Alaves have got plenty of time to respond. It's still very early on in this second half. It's now time for the substitutes, which we'll see Morales coming on. And also see the 2 midfielders who we've brought onto the bench to see what they look like. And that is Decore and Pricic. Moses Simon running through the middle. Everyone's going to Simon. They can't stop him. Who's laid it off now to Morales, who's got plenty of time to look up and hit a curled shot. That's a great save from the Alaves goalkeeper, keeping the score at 3-1. Boateng chasing. He's on a hat-trick. Well cleared up by the Alaves defence. Boateng has managed to regain possession. He's got time to look up. That's an excellent interception. He's still got players around him. Clipped through by Jason. Moses. Oh, what a great brave save from the goalkeeper in the Alaves net. Excellent effort. I thought Moses Simon was going to score a final goal, but it's ended 3-1 to Levante. Some excellent positives to take from the game. Manuel Boateng adding to his goal tally with 2 more in today's match. The 2 substitutes who come on in the second half who've not been used before, which were Pricic and Decore, look very tidy in possession. So some excellent positives again to take from this 3-1 victory against Alaves. So it's Levante 3, Alaves 1 in the final match of this episode. So please join me for episode number 5, which will be uploaded on Sunday. And all that remains to say is thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying the series. Tune in next time. FCG out.